Mm-hmm. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's 6 o'clock, and by cracky, we're going to have us a show. Yes, indeed. You know, we are having a show, and it's going to be good. Hope you guys are having a beautiful holiday season. We are, for sure. And I must say, the cliche would be, it's been a strange year. But when you get to the end and you know your kid's coming home from college, well, then it gets a little bit better, doesn't it? So let's just see what we got here tonight. Playing some music for you on the holiday. So might even have a holiday type song for you. Let's see if I can do it. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? The world is full of bombs and guns. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? Bring peace, bring joy and love. Oh, 2020, what a year you've been. A plague has come upon us to test the souls of men. The souls of all the women have been tested all along. We are all upon the birth of Christ, so sing with me this song. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? The world is full of bombs and guns. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? Bring peace and joy and love. The working folks struck idle, the doctors stretched too thin. We don't know where we're headed and we don't care where we've been. The Romans ruled the Southland and the Vikings ruled the North. Who knew we'd never break the cycle? Politics and money, forever going back and forth. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? The world is full of bombs and guns. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? Bring peace and joy and love. It was mostly just the poor he talked about when he was here. I guess we all just blocked that whole part out. So make sure you get your order in on Amazon tonight. Get that Holy Spirit right back in your heart. Well, Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? The world is full of bombs and guns. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? Bring peace and joy and love. Bring peace, bring joy and love. Bring peace, bring joy and love. Ah, yes, the Christ Child song. Bring peace, bring joy, bring love. Man, the fire department is rocking, so hope everybody's okay in Hillsborough Village. And
he's rocking too.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Got some folks here. Ron, Norm, Cheryl, Harry, Nancy, Mel, Vicky, Mark, Marilee, Ron, Norm. I'm repeating myself. Okay, I'm glad to see you all. And I do hope that it is a peaceful and beautiful season for you. I feel like a preacher. I know some folks have had some health issues, not just COVID, of course, but other health issues. I hope everybody's feeling good. We're feeling good right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Out of all the Reindeer, you know you're the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's way too far behind. You get a pick. I need a pick for this one. Said Santa to the boy child, what have you been longing for? All I want for Christmas is a rock and roll electric guitar. And then away went Rudolph, screaming like a shooting star. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's got to make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. And then away went Rudolph, spinning like a merry-go-round. Hey! Said Santa to the girl child, what would please you most to get? A little baby doll who can cry, sleep, eat, and wet. And then away went Rudolph, screaming like a saber jet. Well, run, run, Rudolph, Santa's got to make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. And then away went Rudolph, spinning like a merry-go-round. And then away went Rudolph, spinning like a merry-go-round. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon burning mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace, well, sleep in heavenly peace. Yeah. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody. You see, over my shoulder there is our late, great Foley, Alabama Kimbrough dog. And then over in the corner of the couch, looking a little bit like Dobby the elf, is LB. LB, the little Christmas elf dog. He's here to make sure that the decorations on the tree get chewed up, and that the presents that are wrapped get unwrapped by his little puppy teeth, and brings us joy this season to see that little dog. Now, when I'm singing this time, I think he doesn't quite know what to do sometimes. Look at him back there. LB, what's the matter? I don't think he likes me singing. Am I singing kind of flat tonight? Anyway, I would also like to say, since I played a Chuck Berry song and sort of a rock and roll Elvis version of Silent Night, that I'd just say that when they sent the satellite up into space with the time capsule up in it, this message came back. This is the only message we've received that can be documented from aliens in outer space. Send more Chuck Berry. So I'll just leave it at that, and we can all, that's something we can all agree on, I think. In a year where such division and blah 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 that people talk about, I gotta say, if you don't like Chuck Berry, then I want you to just get off of here. Stop watching this. Don't buy my records. If you don't like Chuck Berry, remember that old country song, if you don't like Hank Williams, you can kiss my ass? Well, just take that to heart. Anyway, I'm glad to see y'all, sending you love and peace and joy. And just playing a little music for you tonight. Let's see, I got one that's inspired by, you guessed it, Chuck Berry. I'd like to thank my friend Eric Strassner for sending me this t-shirt on my birthday. And He's got a new record out called Ocean Springs. If you're from Mississippi, you know what we're talking about. And if you're not from Mississippi, well, you'll learn about it. The record has a couple of songs inspired by Walter Anderson, the great artist, sort of the artist laureate of the Gulf Coast. And I played on it and helped produce it with another Mississippian, Nielsen Hubbard. When I say another Mississippian, I'm not trying to make myself an honorary Mississippian. I'm an Alabamian, but I am a neighbor of Mississippians. Nielsen Hubbard and Eric Strason are both from Mississippi. So there. It's called Ocean Springs. You can buy it on Bandcamp if you download music. You can order CDs and vinyl, and it sounds mighty fine. And I enjoy playing on that. Plus the songs about Walter Anderson. It's pretty cool. Never been a record with songs about Walter Anderson that I know of. And guess who did the artwork on the cover? Emma Kimbrough. Yep, she did. So it's a beautiful package. Trying to get this whole thing in tune. So I don't like it, I can't take it, but I guess I'm gonna have to try. I can't hack it, let's just face. Oh dear old me, oh my, I got a limp and a tremble like a stagger and a stare like a one-eyed cat in the headlights glare. I don't like it, can't take it, but I guess I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to try. I don't want it, you can have it, it's the only one I got. See, I'm a goner with a habit, and I'm gonna have to give it one more last good shot. I'm in a whale of a pickle, don't you dare delay. I owe him everything I don't have yesterday. Don't want it, you can have it, it's the only one I got. Ain't lying, I'm on my last legs, and I've been headed for the bye-bye. Sick of trying down in a dark tricks. I've been shaking like a pilgrim while I'm staring at the sky. It's a one shot of courage and another to go. I want to chase my tail, but I move too slow. I ain't lying, I'm on my last legs, and I've been headed for the bye-bye. Hey, Miss Jessie, this is Daddy. I've been calling on the mobile line. I've been speeding in a caddy, turning radiator water into rosé wine. You know you're too good looking for the stock size dog, and falling for your charms like I'm falling off a log. Miss Jessie, this is Daddy, and I've been calling on the mobile line, calling. All right. Can't stand it and I won't make it if I don't get up and out of this bar. See this waitress, she's half naked. She's been filling up a glass and pouring out a heart. She ain't half the woman that I left back east. Short, fat, chest, great big feet. Can't stand it and I won't make it if I don't get up and out of this bar. Operator, get me Elvis and get me Jesus if Elvis ain't in. Operator, I'm so nervous I can't even come up with some marginal sin. I got a hot date, a holler leg, a Bible on the seat. I got a cousin named Alice, more cute enough to eat. Operator, give me Elvis and give me Jesus if Elvis ain't in. Oh, operator, give me Jesus and give me Jesus if Elvis ain't in. Give me Jesus, give me Sam Cooke, give me James Brown, give me James Burton, give me Al Green, give me Teeny Hopkins, give me Willie Mitchell, give me Elvis Presley, give me Scotty Moore, give me DJ Montana, give me Bill Black, give me Carl Perkins, give me Jesus and Elvis ain't in. Give me James Brown, give me Jimmy Nolan, give me Muscle Shoals, give me Memphis, Tennessee, give me Mobile, Alabama, give me Jesus and Elvis ain't in. Hey, Lordy, Lordy, mama, hey, Lordy, papa, papa, Jesus, you feel the same. Oh, mama, give me Jesus, you felt the same. That's right. I felt the Spirit move me. I felt the Spirit reach down and say, send more Chuck Berry. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. All right, everybody, I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. And I would want to be. I would want to be. Anyway, I'm just sitting here in my den. Record player's right over there, but I'm not going to play any records because I might get shut off. You know, I'm just going to do stuff that I have the rights. I have the rights to. My songs, gosh darn it. And but I might sneak something in because today is the birthday of Sam Sachs. And so I'm gonna do a song for my friend Sam Sachs way out in San Francisco, California. And you know, what would I do for my friend from San Francisco but a Jerry Garcia song? Maybe he wrote this with Robert Hunter. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I know it's Jerry Garcia. And then for years after that, for the rest of their career, the Grateful Dead played this song, and they did it really well. Originally requested by my friend Frank down there in Camden, Alabama. So I'm going to send this way out to the West Coast, the left coast, out there in Hippieville, San Francisco, California. That's right. I'm talking about it. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. So my wife's wearing these polka dotted PJs, and I just keep glancing over at her. And then my little dog is polka dotted too. So it's kind of an optical illusion over there. So, all right. Happy birthday, Sam Sachs. You're a good man. The world is better for Sam Sachs. Since it costs a lot to win and even more to lose, you and me bound to spend some time wondering what to choose. Go to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, and you play it slow. Wait until that deal come around. Don't you let that deal go down, no, no. I've been gambling hereabouts for 10 good solid years. If I told you all that went down, it would burn off both your ears. Go to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, and you play it slow. Wait until that deal comes around. Don't you let that deal go down, no, no. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Bring up the spirit of Jerry. Woo! Since you poured the wine for me and you tightened up my shoes, I hate to leave you sitting there composing lonesome blues. Well, it goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, and you play it slow. Wait until that deal comes around. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal comes around. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal comes around. Don't you let that deal go down. Don't you let that deal go down. No, don't you let that deal go down. No, no. Oh, yes, indeed. Mr. Jerry Garcia. Happy birthday, Sam Sachs. Mm-hmm. Well, it wouldn't be right to play a song for Sam Sachs without playing a song for Bridget DeMeyer. So here's a song that we wrote together and got put out on Daddy Let's Do This. It's still time to order Daddy Let's Do This from willkimbrough.com. And even if you don't get it for a present for somebody before Christmas, write him a note that says, I ordered you Daddy Let's Do This. This is called Half Drunk. It's on the new Jimmy Buffett record. You can still order the Jimmy Buffett Life on the Frickin' Flip Side record. So I'm drinking water. I know I seem drunk, but I'm sober. But I'm drinking water out of my All the Best cup that I got last time I saw John Prine. You may or may not notice every time I play these shows, I drink out of this cup. I drink my water out of this cup. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to do a song called Half Drunk.
Norm's wearing shark pajamas.
He's wearing shark pajamas. Well, I'm wearing Send More Chuck Berry pajamas. And also, you know, it's important to notice that my snap button shirt has 2 snap buttons on each pocket. That's a nod to Jerry Garcia as well. Just wanted you to know that. And this is a nod to Jerry Garcia too. There you go. I'm only half drunk. If you was thinking of pouring more wine, it's only midnight, and I've got nothing but time. Is it half empty or half full, this glass of mine? I'm only half wrong if you was thinking about staying this time. Oh yeah, it's only midnight, and I've got nothing but time. Yeah. They could be half baked, but I got lots of ideas. Hey darling, here's one. Won't you come and bend me your ear? Like Mona Lisa gave old Da Vinci that half smile. I'll paint a picture that will half convince you I'm fine. It's only midnight and I've got nothing but time. I got half a mind to tell you about it, brother. It's always 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. This and that, and tit for tat, my baby's on the line. I'm always only half the way to making her all mine. Oh yeah. Hey. I'm only half drunk if you'll be buying one more round. I've been half crazy, just trying to simmer on down. You please half the people, but only half of the time. And tell me, how can a nickel stand right up to a dime? Oh yeah, it's only midnight. The night is half gone, and I'll be long gone before too long. It's only midnight, and I got nothing but time. Yeah, I'm only half drunk. If you was thinking about pouring more wine. All right. For my friends Bridget and Sam way out in San Francisco, California. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I'd like to try one. Let's see if I can do it. This is a song that's on the latest Shamika Copeland record, and this week it was named Best Blues Album of the Year by Mojo Magazine. It's my favorite music magazine in the world for about the last 20 years, so it's really fun to get a nod like that, you know. Critically acclaimed, what does it mean? Well, it means that somebody that likes music likes your music, so I'm real happy about that. Thank you, Mojo Magazine. Thank you, Shamika Copeland. Everybody that worked on the record. It's a beautiful record. I hope you've heard it. If you haven't, you should. There's still time to order Shamika Copeland's Uncivil War, Blues Album of the Year, for someone you love. So, let's see if I can do it. This is a tribute to Dr. John, Mac Rebenak, the Gree man. So, the Night Tripper. And check it out. Down in the bayou where nobody goes, he was making love to Marie Laveau, conjuring magic tricks up his sleeve, sprinkled her heart with the fourth beat. Out of his mind, totally sane, doing the second line with the walking cane. Dirty saint, might be in heaven, but it probably ain't. It plays so sweet and make a woman faint. There'll never be another like the dirty saint. He can stagger and he can stroll, stole technology from Jelly Roll, pumping them pedals like a getaway car. Had a finger shot off in a downtown bar. Always knew how to kill the pain. There was more than holy water flowing in his veins. Dirty saint, he might be in heaven, but it probably ain't. Play so sweet, make a woman faint. Never be another like the dirty saint. Giacomo, Ico, Junko, too. Dirty saint gonna get to you. His heart was pure, but his soul was clean. The blackest white man that you ever seen. He had the fever, he had the funk. He made sure that it never stunk. With the green feathers and his mojo hand, dancing his way to the promised land. Dirty saint, well he might be in heaven, but he probably ain't. He plays so sweet, make a woman faint. There'll never be a woman like a dirty saint. Dirty saint, he might be in heaven, but it probably ain't. Kept the funk alive, and that's a fact. There'll never be another Mac Rebenak. Dirty saint, dirty saint. He might be in heaven, but he probably ain't. Gilded splinters, he walked on. There'll never be another like Dr. John, and there'll never be another like the dirty saint. Dirty saint. Hey. Yeah, Dirty Saint.
Yeah.
Tribute to Dr. John, the late great Dr. John McRebenack. All right, let's see what we got here. What's that? You should play it. I play this banjo because it's named after my mom. You see, it says K on there. It's a K banjo. Only the finest instruments are called K. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. So. I don't mind it. You know, lonely I can stand. God made me, made a traveling man. On these long, long drives, I can almost always find a song to keep me wide awake and in between the lines. Burn the rhino skin, but here's the funny part. The highway breaks my heart. She is stronger than I will ever be. She runs right up the mountains and she lives down by the sea. Ever changing. She's hard and rough and gray. Well, she's cold as hell all winter, but by summer she's okay. Better keep your eyes open. She'll tear you all apart. The highway breaks my heart. Well, the highway breaks my heart. Oh, the highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. Oh, the highway breaks my heart. She breaks my heart each time I think she's coming to an end. When I see her in the distance rolling around the bend, well, it seems to me I love the way she never stops or starts. And the highway breaks my heart. Still riding by her side, I feel I found my home at last. I got one hand on the wheel and I got one foot on the gas. I had a shot at the easy street, I laughed at and refused. The path of most resistance, that's the path I had to choose. Hey, that's all right with me, you see I never was that smart. And the highway breaks my heart. Highway breaks my heart. Oh, highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. Well, the highway breaks my heart. Old dog river runs brown and slow down to the Gulf of Mexico. Ooh, mud bottom. Honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? You got to dive in early before sunrise, yeah. It gets too hot by morning time. Ooh, mud bottom, baby. Really, honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? You reach for the cool water down below till it gets real squishy between your toes. Well, ooh, 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 mud bottom. Hey, honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? Yeah, honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? Hey. Old Dog River runs brown and slow down to the Gulf of Mexico, Mexico. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mud bottom, baby. Honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? Honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? Honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? It's gonna feel good to be back home when we get down to Mobile later this week. I just like to dedicate anytime I play the K banjo to my mama. Only the finest instrument, K. All right, here we go. Now, what do we got here? How you doing, Miss Jessica? Doing okay over there?
I'm playing with LB's ears. They're so soft.
LB is laying on the couch now. Let's see if we can catch him. Oh, he's laying out. He's laid out. You want to see Jessica in her pajamas? Whoa! Okay. She was like, "Am I visible in the shot?" I said, "Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it." Well, he worked in a factory half his life. He got a little white cottage and a sweet-tooth country wife. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. Well, he never got sick, and he tell me that he never got hurt. Till he tried to load a truck full of 40-pound bags of dirt. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. And he says that Jimmy Carter, he was the last great president. He lets his mind unwind in the evening time, and he wonders where the good times went. He's been a full-grown man since back before World War II. And he never got bored, he's always had some work to do. Mr. Lee turned 93 today. drives the car and he mows the grass. It's some kind of miracle from heaven. He got a 66 Chevy, you should hear it when they give it the gas. And Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. And he says that Jimmy Carter, he was the last great president. That's his mind unwind in the evening time. Every morning, a good time to win. Well, he won with a good time to win. Let's all drink a little toast to Mr. Lee. And that's because he's a walking, talking history of the 20th century. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. Mr. Lee, here's wishing you a mighty, mighty fine birthday. Mr. Lee was a real man. He lived down on the corner of 24th and Bernard in Hillsborough Village, Nashville. He used to work at Rayon City, out at the villages of Old Hickory. He worked for DuPont making rayon. God knows how he lived to be 94 years old, breathing in all that rayon. He survived the epidemic of 1919, the Spanish influenza. That's right, Mr. Lee was the king of the neighborhood. We'd walk by with little baby Emma in a walker, and he'd say, "You know, Jimmy Carter was the best damn president we ever had." And we'd say, "Yes, sir, Mr. Lee." He'd say, "DuPont treated me right. I've got a good retirement." And we'd say, "Yes, Mr. Lee." Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. Hey, Mr. Lee, hats off to you, brother. I got severe hat hair. I've been wearing like the December like stocking cap, you know, like the Kurt Cobain winter cap, because it's cold. But then, you know, if you don't then groom and wash, who does that these days? You know, then you get hat hair. So luckily I've got this hat. And that's one of the things I'm thankful for this year, this hat. Thankful for everybody tuning into these shows. It's been fun to dig around and figure out what I'm going to play. And might as well do. She looks my way, she incites a riot. She's got good love and I've got to try it. I call her up and there's never an answer. She don't know me, but I got a romance. She's better than, much better than Christmas, better than Christmas. She's better than, much better than Christmas, better than Christmas. Roll me up, roll me up, roll me up. I'm dying to see you, begging you, please blow me up. I count the ways she's counting on going. I'm counting the days before the explosion. She lights me up like the 4th of July. She holds me close and the planets collide. She's better than, much better than Christmas, better than Christmas. She's better than, much better than Christmas, better than Christmas. see you, begging you, please blow me up. Please blow me up. She's better than, much better than Christmas, better than Christmas. She's better than, much better than Christmas, better than Christmas. She's better than, 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 she's better than. All right. Now, you know, do one more of these Will and the Bushman songs. I like them a lot. If there ever was a time that you wanted to live in a typical world, that's right. I miss her and I need her. I spend my whole life trying to get near her, and it's a hard thing to bear. My mind is empty and aching. Oh, it's frustrating to be waiting at a stop sign, stopping your world. It took a long time, now I'm there. Oh, I wanna live in a typical world. I wanna live in a typical world. I'll walk the line. There's good days and there's bad days. There's wind and rain on rotating Mondays. And it's easy to smile. It's hard to swallow your pride. 'Cause I tried and I died. That's when I came back with God on my side. It took a long time, now I'm there. Yeah. Oh, oh, I want to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I'll walk the line. She's typically undone, and she's constantly unwound. Ain't it strange when you're undone? Ain't it strange when you're unwanted? I wrote this song with Sam Baylor. He passed away in March 2015. Probably a day doesn't go by that I don't think of old Sam Baylor, my guitar playing partner for so many years, songwriting partner, touring partner, Will and the Bushman. We played in a band way back called Ground Zero. We were enamored of the jangly sounds, just like this. The way you can make these high strings of a guitar ring, like the Byrds and the Beatles and REM too. So that's what we did. And it was Christmas time, 2014. And we played our last show. It was a double bill with Willie Sugarcaps at the Soul Kitchen in Mobile. So hats off to Sam Baylor. We lose people every year, all the time, the older we get especially. wander through relations, like a train track wanders through Grand Central Station. And I'm a long way from home, where my mind is empty and aching. It's frustrating to be waiting at a stop sign, stopping your world. It took a long time, now I'm home. I wanted to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I'll walk the line. I'll walk the line. I'll walk the line. All right, a little tribute to Sam Baylor. Yes, sir. All right.
That's beautiful.
I'll do one. Thanks, baby. I'll do one that I think Sam might have approved of. And wrote this with my friend Rich McCulley, who's a partner in writing jangly songs with me to this day. And think about Rich this time of year too, because he's he's actually a happy guy. He counts his blessings. He's in El Paso, Texas, with his son and the mother of his son. She moved back to El Paso from LA to be with her big extended family there. And then Rich had to make a tough decision. He had established a nice career in Los Angeles in music. And before that, he lived in San Francisco. Before that, he was from Fresno. So he's a California boy. So to move to West Texas in the middle of a pandemic and then spend the next basically 9 months in your house, going back and forth to the grocery store and homeschooling your kid. My hat's off to the family man, Rich McCulley. This is one we wrote called All Fall Down. Something in the air don't feel right. Something don't feel like it should. Maybe we should listen to wise advice. Maybe it would do some good. Someone in the room don't play fair. Someone wants to make his own rules. Maybe nobody can see there. In the hands of fools, the hands of fools. 'Cause we rise and we fall together. We fly like birds of a feather. We shine through good or bad weather. It all comes around. And we will all fall down. Somewhere there's a peaceful compromise. We'll do that again. Yeah. Some of us are feeling misunderstood. Some of us have been left out. If we paid attention, we probably would never have so much doubt. And somewhere there's a peaceful compromise. And somewhere there's a middle ground. You know that we can make our own paradise when we see that love is all around. Love is all around. 'Cause we rise and we fall together. We fly like birds of a feather. We shine through good or bad weather. It all comes around, and we will all fall down. We rise and we fall together. We fly like birds of a feather. We shine through good or bad weather. It all comes around, and we will all fall down. You know it all comes around, and we will all fall down. Something in the air don't feel right. Something don't feel like it should. I woke up this morning and my good gal was gone. A black cat crossed my mind. I ain't superstitious, but I've been thinking I was born on the wrong side, and the train left the station. She's gone on down the line. Heaven knows I've been forsaken. I got trouble by my side. Hey, trouble, let's go for a ride. I'm a long black Lincoln on a lost highway, headed nowhere, driving blind. I ain't got nobody to care about me. There's only broken ties that bind, yeah, they bind. And the train has left the station, and she's gone on down the line. Heaven knows I've been forsaken. I got trouble by my side. Hey, trouble, let's go for a ride. You're my right-hand man, trouble. I know you understand. I got a real good plan this time. And the train done left the station, and she's gone. Oh, she's gone, boys, down the line. Heaven knows I have been forsaken. I got trouble by my side. Hey, trouble, let's go for a ride. Hey, trouble, hey, trouble, Say what? Here's another kind of trouble. I was talking about my friend Sam Baylor, and before I even really started playing music with him, I was in this band called Ground Zero. And we played lots of songs we wrote and lots of songs other people wrote. We played a song by a band my friend Steve Allen was in called 2020. The song was called Nuclear Boy. And it even referred to the pharmaceutical number of a Quaalude, if you're old enough to know about that. When I woke up from a 714, broke my window on the world so mean. If I take enough drugs, I'll be tough as a world today. But it's an uphill life, I wouldn't think nothing about dying tonight. I'm a nuclear boy and I live in a nuclear world. So don't worry about me, I don't worry about you. You look at the past, there's not much you can do. I'm a nuclear boy and I live in a nuclear world. We played songs like that, and we played songs about chocolate and girls by the Undertones. We played Teenage Kicks by the Undertones. We played by the Jam. All we seem to do is talk about it. Always end up shouting about it. It's too bad. By the Jam. Used to play that one. We used to play. London calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and bats will come down. A nuclear era, but I have no fear. Cause London is drowning. I live by the river. Yes, we did. And we wrote songs. Late in Ground Zero we had. Oh, that's Lay Lady Lay. I saw you standing at the bus stop and it was raining. I saw you walking, you were dancing, and I was straining for words just to say to you something we can talk about besides ourselves, cause you're one thing that I can hardly live without now. Bus stop, we wrote that in Ground Zero. But then it became a Bushman song later. And also got turned on to music like rockabilly and the Texas blues by my friend Mark Pfaff and their band, the Jive Bombers. You know, we learned about Freddie King, Hideaway. We learned about Eddie Cochran. Well, I'm gonna raise a fuss and I'm gonna raise a holler. I've been working all summer just to try and earn $1. And through that, we got into the Stray Cats. But the heroes were the Clash. They were the only band that mattered. So even though their drummer had kind of runaway. Summer of 1982. Topper Heaton, the great drummer, and didn't show up for the tour, and they had to work up an old drummer, Terry Chimes. They used to call him Tory Crimes. And I went to see him at the Warehouse in New Orleans. Now, the Warehouse, as Joe Strummer said, this must have been a pizza warehouse because it was funky. It smelled like leftover pizza and old shrimp shells and human sweat, disinfectant, and Dixie beer. The opening act was Lee Dorsey, and his band were the Funky Meters. It was a show for the ages. And the venue was, for one thing, the Allman Brothers' favorite venue of all time. They played there more in the original incarnation of the Allman Brothers Band with Dwayne Allman and Barry Oakley and everybody. They played more at the Warehouse in New Orleans than anywhere else that they ever played. The Doors played their last live show at the Warehouse in New Orleans. Fleetwood Mac with Peter Green played there. And then when the punk and the new wave came around, the Talking Heads played there. The Police played there. And the Clash played there with an opening act named Lee Dorsey with the Funky Meters as his backing band. And there was somebody there in the audience that was a good friend of mine. It was me. I had just turned 18. And it was amazing. I had borrowed my dad's car. It was a Dodge Colt. Remember those tiny cars? They were cute. This one was brown. I had a cassette player. You can bet I played my Clash cassettes in there on the way. Interesting thing happened to me on the way home from the show. She's too young to be so sad. Thinking about it just makes me mad. 15 and her eyes look 65. She's too sad to be so young. Yeah, she's a little shy, but she ain't dumb. She's a rotten apple of her daddy's eye. She was down on Conti Street, that's where the junkies and the drag queens meet. Smoking a butt and was sitting in a puddle of beer. Leaning up against a pawn shop door, I could see she wasn't just an ordinary whore, with her head back laughing and laugh so remarkably clear. I seen a teenage prostitute sitting all fake fur and go-go boots. They got a way of looking all about the same, But like a diamond in a garbage can, she was so pretty she could hardly stand. I drove on home and I never got her name. Now, I gotta tell you something. We're laughing our heads off because LB has this little pig, Squeaky Pig, and my sister Mary Elizabeth got it for him. And it oinks when you bite it. So while I'm singing this poignant song about this young hooker knocking on my window in New Orleans the night I saw the Clash, 1982, well, LB is squeaking the pig. She's too young to be so sad. Thinking about it just makes me mad. She's 15 and her eyes look 65. She's too sad to be so young. She's a little shy, but she ain't dumb. She's a rotten apple of her daddy's eye. She's a rotten apple of her daddy's eye. There it is. Diamond in a garbage can. And with the Squeaky Pig. LB's jamming along on the Squeaky Pig. I'm going to get him a little tiny harmonica rack. Is what we ought to do. So hope everybody's doing all right out there. Yeah, the squeaky pigs. It's pretty funny. So I'm broadcasting on Facebook. I'm also broadcasting on YouTube. So I do see some folks on here, and I say, hello, YouTubers. I hope y'all are having a good time over here too. Hello, Facebookers. Yes, indeed. I got an idea for us here. I'm going to do this one now. Who is?
Same.
Oh, good. Okay. Jessica's whispering to me over here. Sam Sachs, happy birthday. Maybe I'll play another song for you, Sam. I played Don't You Let That Deal Go Down by the Grateful Dead by Jerry Garcia. And I've also got your fellow Chicagoans cup here. This is a John Prine All the Best Fest official cup. I wanted to wish y'all a beautiful, happy birthday. I'm going to play a song called Wash and Fold, a little second line kind of fun song for a birthday. And this is just a song about fun. Or as the Rolling Stones would say, love and sex and hope and dreams are still surviving on our streets. And look at me! What does it matter? I'm shattered. Wash and fold. Now meet me down at the wash and fold. And let me dance before I get too old. Don't be quiet, baby, don't be cold. Meet me down at the wash and fold. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry. I'm not lonesome, so I won't cry. And I'm not ready for the bye-bye. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry. Think I'm ready for my close-up now. It's time to barbecue the sacred cow. Hallelujah, mama, don't ask how. I think I'm ready for my close-up now. I think I'm ready for it. I wish you were here to sing harmony, Bridget. I've been blowing bubbles at the laundrette. I'll show you just how clean a man can get. When we're rubbing and we're scrubbing till we're soaking wet. Blowing bubbles at the laundrette. The washateria is open, babe. Hey, you can struggle, you can scrimp and save, but you can't take it with you to your grave. The washateria is open, babe. Wash and fold it with me all night long. There ain't nothing dirty, there ain't nothing wrong. You won't be worried about a thing for long. Wash and fold it with me all night long. Wash and fold it with me. Hey! Now let's go swimming in the Pontchartrain, and let's go running naked in the Mobile rain, and we'll hop a boxcar on the Memphis train, and we'll swim across the Pontchartrain. Driving, smoking possum with the chimney sweeps, and the Mississippi River's running 3 miles deep. There's a little bitty baby snoring fast asleep, smoking possum with the chimney sweeps. They bring us whiskey, tend to bring us beer. I wanna tattoo you, I wanna pierce your ears. There ain't no ancient Chinese secret here. Bring us whiskey, tend to bring us beer. Right over here, right over here. swimming in the Pontchartrain. Let's go running naked in the Mobile rain, and we will have a boxcar on the Memphis train, and we'll swim across the Pontchartrain. We'll wash and fold, wash and fold. Meet me down at the wash and fold, wash and fold, wash and fold. Let me dance for a get too old. Wash and fold, wash and fold. Meet me down at the wash and fold, wash and fold, wash and fold. So meet me down at the wash and fold.
Yeah.
You know, I do these podcasts on my Patreon page, and I've probably done, at this point, released 10 of them or so, and I've done several more. I've started interviewing some folks that I thought music lovers would be interested in learning their story. So I've interviewed several people already. Today, I interviewed the guitarist and songwriter Pat Buchanan. So, and we had this long conversation about, hey, LB, I'm going to interview you next, LB. Come here, buddy. And Pat started out in North Florida, sort of Tom Petty, Leonard Skinner country. And his parents are jazz musicians. His dad is was an upright bass player, and his hero was the great bass player Ray Brown. If you're a jazz fan or just a bass fan, you know who Ray Brown was. And his mom was a jazz singer. And so he was raised in a house full of jazz. And then he saw the Beatles on Ed Sullivan. And of course, that changed everything for a kid his age. A little kid in 1964 sees the Beatles on Ed Sullivan. I'm getting a guitar, I'm forming a band. And that's what he did. But he struggled in North Florida and couldn't find people that wanted to play the kind of music he wanted to play. So he wound up in Atlanta trying to get a record deal with the band, doing its own music. And then he ended up in the studios in Atlanta doing jingle work, ad work. And that led to a gig with a band called Cameo. That's right. Word Up! He played on the record Word Up. And then he toured with Cameo. And that took him to England and all over the world, Japan, Southeast Asia, the whole deal. And that led to playing on the next Hall & Oates album in 1987. I can't remember what it was called, Ooh Yeah, or something like that. But anyway, the record, that he played on the record, he joined Hall & Oates. And then when Hall & Oates was done touring, he played on the next Cyndi Lauper record. So this is like, he was in his heyday in the 80s there. And then he did the world tour with Cyndi Lauper. He said they played a stadium full of 75,000 people in Sao Paulo, Brazil. How amazing is that? Boy from Lake City, Florida. Amazing. So after that, he joined a band from Mobile, Alabama called Wet Willie. That's right. And that's where I met Pat. I was at a Will and the Bushman Mardi Gras show at Mobile Municipal Auditorium. We were opening for Wet Willie. And I went over there to say hi to Jimmy Hall and Jack Hall and Don Hall and everybody in the band. And there was this guy, Pat Buchanan. And his energy and friendliness was infectious. And then when he played that night with Wet Willie, I was blown away by his guitar playing. And we became fast friends ever since. And right after that, they moved, Pat and his wife Danny moved to Nashville. And they raised their son, Jay. Pat became one of the top session guitar players in Nashville, really in Nashville history. I mean, since about 1994, Pat's been on hit after hit after hit. But he's also played on my records. He's played on Jeff Finland records. He's played on.
Sorry.
That was the dog owner. No, don't eat my shoe. Anyway, Pat and we've written a lot of songs together. So I'm gonna play a couple of songs that we wrote. And first, this is called Enemy. It's on a record I made called Americanitis. And I hope if you're my Patreon patrons, you're going to enjoy these interviews I've been doing. I think I've done, let's see. I've done 5 interviews now, so that's coming up in 2021. And this is also an ad for my Patreon. So if you want to get new music from me every month and get the podcast, It's $10 a month. It's not that much money. I make these podcasts myself. They sound great. I make music for each podcast, custom made. I'm interviewing great people. I'm telling my story, and it's a lot of fun. So patreon.com/Will Kimbrough if you're interested. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. But I'm going to interview Pat Buchanan about growing up in Florida, being in the Atlanta music scene, joining Cameo, and then meeting Hall & Oates, joining the band, touring, recording with them, recording and touring with Cyndi Lauper, working with Kenny Chesney and Montgomery Gentry and just all the country hits, and touring with Faith Hill and Tim McGraw, touring with Amy Grant. And also, he's just an amazing guy. And here's one we wrote called Enemy. I guess I let you down again. I strung you out. I kind of left you hanging. Must have been something I said or something that I did. It makes me wonder. Anything that I can do or say to make you see things my way. Just leave a message on my phone. I'll be sitting here alone like yesterday. And I don't want to be your enemy anymore. I don't want to fuss and fight. Open up your arms and even up the score. 'Cause I don't want to be your enemy anymore. I don't want to be your enemy no more. Heard some rumor yesterday talking bad about ladies wonder. Must have been something I did or something that I said. It makes me wonder if there's anything that I can do or say to make you see things my way. Just leave a message on my phone. I'll be sitting here alone like yesterday. I don't want to be your enemy anymore. I don't want to fuss and fight. Open up your arms, even up the score. I don't want to be your enemy. I want everything to be just like before. Every day that we're apart, I miss you more. I don't want to be your enemy anymore. I don't want to fuss and fight. Open up your arms, even up the score. 'Cause I don't want to be your enemy. I don't want to be your enemy anymore. I don't want to be your enemy no more. I don't want to be your enemy no more. Hey. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do another song I wrote with the great Pat Buchanan. That's right, he played with Cameo, Hall & Oates, Cyndi Lauper, Wet Willie, and then went on to be one of the top session players in Nashville. And he's also made 3 incredible power pop records. One, the Idle Jets. Atomic Fireball is the name of the album. How can you go wrong? Atomic Fireball, the Idle Jets. And then he made a record under his own name, Pat Buchanan. And then he released another record called St. George. And that's a reference to St. George Island, which is Pat and Danny and Jay's favorite beach to go to. And So, Gulf Coast boy. And I'm going to do a song called I'm a Grown Up Now. I wrote this with Pat way back when, 15 years ago. I used to sleep till noon. I paid no attention to the time. I'd pop a beer and watch cartoons. I was 29. Time passed like a fall. The next thing that I knew, I was married, husband, father. The awakening was rude. I'm a grown up now and I've got better things to do. Waste my time on party girls like you. I've got obligations, I've got plans and meetings too. I got planes to catch, socks to match, expensive liquor down the hatches too. I got a lot to do. I'm a grown up now. Now I'm a corporation man. Since I heard them dollars call, I would never bite the hand that has me by the balls. Time flies like a jet. This life is swift and sweet. I work 12 to 14 hours at my job 6 days a week. Yes, I do. I'm a grown up now and I've got better things to do. Waste my time on party girls like you. I've got obligations, I've got plans and meetings too. But a history, love, a misery, and misery loves the company. Company loves the company man. Thought I was dependable, but everyone's expendable, and I got outsourced to a foreign land. Yes, 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 I'm a grown up now. Ooh. Hey. It's true, I got a lot to do. I'm not like you, I'm a grown up now. It's true, I'm not like you, I'm a grown up now. Thank you very much, everybody. It's good to be here with you tonight on this solemn occasion. I am. Merry Christmas, everybody on YouTube. Merry Christmas, everybody on Facebook. We have been, it's funny, if you could see the setup, maybe I'll take a picture of it, but there's one of these ring lights, like, if I was doing a makeup, like to show you how I put makeup on like a, YouTube tutorial. It's one of these ring lights. And then I've got 2 microphones here to make a noise. Wonk. Microphones on a stand, like a stereo stand. And then I've got a computer interface over here. And I've got my headphones. I'm going to do my sound check and make sure it sounds okay. My laptop. I've got a 100-foot Ethernet cable running upstairs. So I'm working hard for you people. I'm working hard for you. Not really. It's actually fun and nice. And our little dog is on the couch. Our little polka dotted dog is on the couch with my little polka dotted wife. And, things are pretty good. LB's little toy dreidel is on the floor in celebration of the Hanukkah season. And his little shredded rope toys from his little razor sharp teeth are down there. Let me show you this. LB is definitely a little Christmas angel, and this is, I'd like to, his pig would like to perform Jingle Bells for you now. Ready? Hey! Ha ha ha.
Look at LB.
Oh! Hey!
Look at him.
In a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Give me my God blessed pig back.
Yes. It wouldn't be Christmas without the joy of a child. In this case, our child is a small, formerly stray, spotted dog named Larry Billy Bob Alabama Kimbrough. He makes my life complete. Okay. See what we got else here in the song. Got to get in tune here. I'm a piece of work, am I? It'll lay shy right up there in your face. I'm all dumbfounded, stubborn as an ass, sharp as an arrow in a pile of glass. I'm a sweetheart, genius, reckless jerk. Lord have mercy, what a piece of work. Lord made me on a long thin limb, made sure I'd remember him. Her in the middle of a long dark night, creation crazy, death sheet white, made in the image of a lion shocked lamb. I am who the hell I am. Ever better, bad, to worse, or down to the letter, I'm a piece of work. I'm a piece of work, I'm an angel's fiend, bathed in lavender and gasoline, scared, brave, shallow, and an ink black well, lightly brown in the fires of hell, wicked, holy, full on fake, and best hard from a big mistake. Zen wise, peaceful, gone berserk. I said, Lord have mercy, what a piece of work. I'm a dreadful sight and I just don't care. I spent all morning pulling out my hair. I woke at dawn with a crazy spin. I was half the day trying to glue back in, and mother, bloody Mary, please wipe that smile right off your face. I'm the CEO of the mailroom clerk. Good God Almighty, what a piece of work. I'm a lovesick boy, cloth cap, caviar, and corduroy. All over the map, but just lost in space. Filthy mind and a crime boy's face. In the wheels of the head bounce along. Watch out, woman, I'm gonna get to you. I'm a gladiator with a mind. And I'm gonna see you a little later. I'm a piece of the world. I got a brand new song, I'm gonna sing it out loud. I won't be afraid and I won't be proud, and I won't be ashamed about singing out loud about peace in the land and a brand new song. I got brand new eyes, seeing everything clear. I'm still not afraid of the things I hold dear, and I'm still not ashamed of the singing I've done about peace in the land and my love for my babies. A brand new song. I got a brand new heart beating steady and strong. The fear's all gone and it won't be long. And there's no shame here for singing out loud about peace in the land and my love for my babies and a new way of thinking in a brand new song. I got brand new skin, I can flex and bend. I have no fear cause the dream don't end. I really ain't ashamed of singing out loud about peace in the land and my love for my babies and a new way of thinking in a brand new song. I got a brand new song with all new words about a whole new world where there ain't no fear and there ain't no shame about singing out loud about my brand new eyes, brand new skin, brand new heart. I've been singing out loud about peace in the land and my love for my babies and a new way of thinking in a whole new world. Because I do a little thinking and it won't be long before there's peace in the land and a brand new song. Brand new song, that's right. Well, ain't it a modern world when we can just jump on our computer here and just play some music for you, and it actually looks decent considering the low budget production. But we did put up the Christmas tree and the photo painting. Actually, you know that painting of Foley up there, our friend Walter Salas Humar painted that, and he's for us, a member of a legendary band called the Silos. And so big influence on me. Will and the Bushmen used to go open for the Silos up in Hoboken, New Jersey at a great club called Maxwell's. And we always went to see the Silos if they were playing down south. So cheers to Walter. Merry Christmas, Walter Salas Humar. You're a rock and roll badass. On a crosstown train in the middle of the city, blank looks all around today. It's in style, it isn't very pretty. That's the way to keep your privacy. When there ain't no room, then there ain't no hope. You gotta save face to cope with the speed of life in the age of speed. You fight for what you need. I'm just an old-fashioned boy, can't get up for the downstroke. I don't think that I can compete in this modern world. She's fit as a fax file fiddle, short pump spike, a hair to boot, crop top on a washboard middle. Man, she's cute, but I don't think that she's cracked a smile, laughed out loud, share the sweat of a rocking crowd down in New Orleans. See the green of a newborn spring in your ears. Why don't you say what you mean? You're just mouthing the right words, just like you're perfectly made for this modern world. I'm just an old-fashioned boy, strictly kicking the old school. I don't think that I can be in this modern world, but I'm not obsolete yet. I'm just tired, and I can't sleep. I'm paranoid. I'm wired. I hear this buzzing in my brain. My heart could use some Novocaine to still the soul and kill the pain. Yeah, oh yeah. We run right through the milk and honey. We run right out of faith and love. We ain't gonna run out of money. Push come to shove, come to falling at your feet. Sweet Jesus, tell me, is it really gonna rain down fire and brimstone on our heads? That's what I said. Why don't you say what you mean? You're just mouthing the right words like you're perfectly made for this modern world. I'm just an old-fashioned boy. I can't get up for the downstroke. I don't think that I can compete in this modern world. This modern world. This modern world, oh, this modern world. Yeah. All right. Oh, 2020, what a year you've been. The plague has come upon us to test the souls, the very souls of women. The souls of all the women have been tested all along. Here we are upon the birth of Christ. Sing with me with this song. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? The world is full of bombs and guns. Bring peace and love. The working folks struck idle. The doctors stretched too thin. We don't know where we're headed, and we don't care where we've been. The Romans used to rule the Southland, and the Vikings used to rule the North. Who knew we would never break the cycle? Politics and money going back and forth. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? The world is full of bombs and guns. Christ child, bring peace, bring joy and love. It was mostly just the poor he talked about when he was here. I guess we all just blocked out that part out. But make sure you get your order in on Amazon tonight and get the Holy Spirit in your heart. Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? All the world is sick of bombs and guns. Christ child, won't you bring some peace and joy and love? Christ child, won't you bring peace when you come? The world is overflowing with bombs and guns. Won't you bring a little peace and joy and love? Oh, Christ child, bring peace, bring love, bring joy. There's a little Christmas song for you. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, yes. Here we go. I'm going to do this one from a friend, Milton Brown, great songwriter, mentor for Jimmy Buffett. Gave Jimmy his first recording sessions in Mobile back in 1969. Took him up to Nashville to meet Buzz Cason, and the rest is history. So this is called Digging a Ditch with a Spoon. Wrote this with Milton, and it's on spring break. Hold on, I gotta get my dog to stop doing this. Stop it, LB. You can't do that. You're really doing bad. That's really bad. You need to not do that. So let me just tell you a little bit more about that. That's pretty. Hey. He needs to not do that. You know what he's doing? He's eating this nice rug because he's a little dog and he is going crazy. So here we go. I'll send this out to my dog, LB. This is called Digging a Ditch with a Spoon.
Oh, no!
Well, LB, I'm gonna keep giving it all that I've got when I've got nothing left but a prayer. And when I'm bumping the bottom fresh out of ideas and it's past time to come up for air. When my mind can't remember the words to a song, but it keeps on hearing the tune. It can't get any tougher, but somehow it does when I'm digging a ditch with a spoon. Digging a ditch with a spoon. It's like trying to read without light. When I'm all out of gas, when the good times are past, I keeping on with all of my might. When I have no excuse, when I know it's no use, when hope floats away like a balloon. There's nothing much left to say, but I try anyway when I'm digging a ditch with a spoon. All right now. Nobody promised me life would be fair or that I'd catch a break now and then. I've got to play with the cards I was dealt, even when it feels like a dead end. Deep down in my soul, where hope never grows old, I'll find the right words and a tune. So I choose to keep doing the best that I can while I'm digging my ditch with a spoon. Digging a ditch with a spoon, it's like trying to read without light. When I give out of gas, when the good times are past, I keeping on with all of my might. When I have no excuse, when I know it's no use, when hope floats away like a balloon. Nothing much left to say, but I try anyway when I'm digging a ditch with a spoon. It can't get any tougher, but somehow it does when I'm digging a ditch with a spoon. Digging a ditch, digging a ditch, digging a ditch with a spoon. All right, I'm going to send this out to Mr. Milton Brown. I'm going to do Song I Wrote with Todd Snyder. And then I'm going to wrap it up tonight couple more songs. Just want to wish you guys a beautiful holiday season. This is a song called Horseshoe Lake, and it's about escape and wondering about the meaning of it all. And so I'll do Horseshoe Lake for y'all. I wrote this with Todd on a long tour, really long, like 7-week tour, opening for Kenny Wayne Shepherd. And we drove about 12 hours a day on that tour and played 6 nights a week. Finally had a night off in Corpus Christi, Texas. And we wrote this song on that day and night off on a rainy, humid South Texas coast day. Yeah, it won't work this morning. My dog is being really bad, so I'm going to do this song here. It won't work this morning. I can't punch in. There's too many questions under my skin. My back is aching. I'm so confused. I can't help but feeling just like I've been being used. I did like they told me. I settled down. Now I'm going crazy, working downtown. What do I do here? Why do I stay? Who are all these people I check in with every day? I need room to think this over. I need to ride the Horseshoe Lake. I wanna feel like it makes a difference. What difference one man make? They said that one man makes some money and one man makes some time. I need some time to think this over. I want to make up my mind. I don't need a psychic, and I don't need a shrink. I need some time away from all this. I need a drink. What do I do here? Why do I stay? Who are all these people I check in with every day? I need a room to think this over. I need to ride the Horseshoe Lake. I wanna feel like it makes a difference. Oh, a difference one man makes. They say that one man makes some money and one man makes some time. I need some time to think this over. I wanna make up my own mind. I need some time to think this over. I wanna make up my own mind. 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 All right. I like that song a lot. I had a nice little exchange with Todd Snyder today on email, and we told each other we love each other, so that's nice. nice to have those long friendships. And got a lot of them. So I'll do a couple more songs. Do this one for you. Get rid of that. Do a song for all my friends on the Gulf Coast, down south. Miss you all. Coming down to see my mom and my sister, maybe a cousin or two for Christmas. So I'm looking forward to that. She asked me, when's the bad luck stop? When do we rise to the top? It's awful hard work pulling up the rear. She said, now honey, don't you want to be a big success? Buy me a diamond and a wedding dress. I leaned in close and I whispered in her ear. Said, I like it down here with the hoes and the drunks. I like the hard-bitten rabble with the leaving trunks. Blood in my mud and sawdust in my beard. I like a wake-up call at 1:30, and if I had a job, I would get it done. I can catch real fine trash fish off the pier. I like it down here. She rolled her eyes and she bit her lip, and she let her skinny backbone slip, lit her chest to field, and she church keyed another beer. Oh, she smiled and said, I must admit that I always did like a man with grit. And then she slapped my face and she called out with a sneer. She said, I like it down here, boss, just as much as you. I like the bilge water and the bus tub stew. I got a 3-legged dog and a one-eyed buccaneer. I like my homemade wine from a scuppernong. I like smoking guns. I like drinking songs. I like big steam trains with drunken engineers riding that train down cocaine. I like it down here. I like it down here. I like it down here with the hookers and the whiskey priest. I like the back chain pullers and the shiny beasts. Street life lovers with the tattoo of a tear. I want a woman with a face like a question mark. She cleans up good when it's nice and dark, in a railroad flat with a monkey called Belvedere. Yes, I like it down here. I like it. I like it down here. All right, I'm going to do one more song for y'all. Appreciate you so much. Hope you're having a good Christmas season. Weathering the storms of the crazy times, but here we are. And it's good to be alive, isn't it? That's right. So I'll do this little... Well, when this is all over, I'm gonna hug your neck so hard, I just might not ever let you go. I'm gonna have a celebration in my own backyard. I'm inviting everyone I know. When this is all over, I will be a different man. I will never see the world the same again. I'm gonna keep my eyes wide open. I will try to understand, and I'll show a lot more love to all my friends. Yeah, we're learning how to live, and we're feeling some regret. It's high time to forgive, oh, but never to forget. When this is all over, I will take a big long drive. Get behind the wheel, away I go. With the windows down and the music loud, it's good to be alive. So I'm inviting everyone I know. I'm inviting everyone I know. I'm inviting everyone I know. When this is all over. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. It's been a wonderful 2 hours jamming for y'all. Got to put these fancy lights away, send the road crew home, pack up the tour bus, and head into the kitchen and cook dinner. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, peace and love to you all. Be kind, be good to yourself, be healthy. Thanks for tipping if you did. If you didn't, glad to have you with us anyway. And it's been fun playing. All right. Merry Christmas.
Oh. No.